You're mine for the taking. My eyes on your shapes. You're mine for the taking. Take me where your monsters hide. They don't dance in the daylight. Look down, you've got me so high. I think it's safe to say I'm scared. Got me blinded by the what ifs, times I did miss. Broke the silence, perfect timing. Sun is shining, Sunday morning, a house on the lake, far from LA. I'm not the type to obey. I'm not the one you can tame. Yeah, let's get lost in my ways. Ooh, take me where your monsters hide. They don't dance, they don't dance in the daylight. Look down, you've got me so high. I think it's safe to say I'm scared.
Far away from here. I'll come with you.
Faked our deaths, lit a match, closed the door, waited for the flash. Greyhound station, paid in cash. It's Lazarus, we're coming back. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We've been in this town for far too long. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We're moving on, we're moving on, we're moving on. Sunset, no regrets. First chance, last dance, stuck in the middle. Even that girl's no good love. You taste so sweet, it hurts a little. Make our home where we stand. One suitcase and half a plan. Follow the wolves and sing along. Pass the voices to the song. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We've been in
Hey friends, happy Thursday. Happy game show day. I think some of y'all are excited. Welcome in. I don't know if I remember how to stream. It hasn't even been that long, but I'm already confused on what I am doing. Sorry for my voice if it cuts out a little bit. I'm slightly under the weather today, but good enough to stream, I think. Anyways, welcome in, friends. I want to show off some support here from y'all. Norm, thank you so much for the 10-month resub. Is this the Rebirth summoning room? I sure hope so. I hope it's a summoning of all the games we want to see that we didn't see at the PlayStation Showcase. Cooge, thank you so much for the 32 freaking months. Holy crap, that's a long time. Vault, thank you so much for the 30 months. Live already? Yes. The show starts in like less than 30 minutes, so I wanted to kind of get a head start with y'all. Someone, thank you so much for the 32 months as well. Holy moly, it's that time already. Today is flying by. It is. I looked at the time and I'm like, holy crap, am I going to be able to get ready in time to stream? Do I want to stream? And I'm like, I should. Duke, thank you for the 27 months resub. And Clutch, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. And thank you for the hype train. What a great start to stream. Hopefully y'all got some emotes if you didn't already have those emotes. I don't know. Forget how that works as well. But yeah, welcome in everybody. It's nice to see ya. Let's see if I missed anybody in chat. Yeah, so we got Balt, we got Cooge, we got Norm, we got Clutch, we've got someone. Tank, nice to see you as well. But yeah, Mirage, good to see you as well. I hope y'all are excited for today. I am. It's always good to have another game show. King Shamasha, thank you for the 17-month resub. I appreciate you. Holy moly. Honey Badger, that is far too kind of you. I appreciate those 5 gift subs to the community. Thank you so much, friend. Who did those go out to? Free Infinity, Gazelle, Legend got one. Valcarlo and Mirage. All good people that got those resubs. If you're in chat and you got one of those subs from Honey Badger, please do show some thanks and appreciation to them for their generosity. I hope you're doing well, Honey Badger. Thank you again for your support. I hope you're excited for the game show today as well. But yeah, so I've been a little busy, as you guys have probably seen again from my lack of streaming, but I've been doing good things. It's mostly been, you know, work's been busy. This last weekend, I went on a like mini escape vacation with my mom. We went to the beach. That was a lot of fun. It was a good way to kind of reset again, but that might also be why I got a little sick. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not doing too bad otherwise. I think it's really just kind of like throat congestion is the worst of it. But yeah. You guys have any hopes and dreams for the Summer Game Fest? I know I think I saw a friend that said they wanted to see maybe some more news on Mass Effect 4. To be honest, I kind of forgot about that game, and then I'm like, oh yeah, there's another Mass Effect coming out. So that would be cool to see. There's been rumors of Final Fantasy IX remake, which would be interesting. Dragon Age 4 as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's been something out there. Are we expecting anything of note from this presentation? I don't think I have my expectations too high. Jeff Keighley is really good at hyping up his shows. Like, he's really good at that. And sometimes they've been, like, kind of mid. But who knows? We'll see. This could be a very good one. I'm hopeful it will be. You know, hopefully we all see something that we have wanted to have news on. Oh, kimchi jjigae. Yeah, I should, but it's also like having the energy to make that. It's so good though. The kimchi stew, honestly, it makes me have the same comfort as I get from like when I eat pho and that broth. So good. You generally enjoy Jeff Keighley shows? Yeah, I mean, he has good energy, and that goes a long way. Now, are some of the presentations we see in terms of like the game shown kind of meh? Yeah, but it's overall usually a good time. And I'm always excited for more games. I think even if it's not all the games we want, the fact that the games industry is still going strong is always a good sign. And who knows, maybe we'll see some pretty big surprises today. Reading the GameSpot article, they said not to expect too much of blockbuster hits, and that's, well, we should always go into these kind of like not expecting those big blockbuster hits, because then when they do show up, it's even more exciting, right? So we'll see. I'm excited. I am definitely excited. You know, there's obviously been a lot of stuff on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's Twitter account going on, so people have made a lot of assumptions there. I don't like to read too much into that. I'm very excited. I do hope we see something, but I don't know. I don't like to kind of read too much into things. So we'll see. And if it does show up, I'm going to be very happy. I can only hope. I think my biggest hope with that game is that it is a true like winter release this year. I do hope we see it in 2023. I think the chance of that is still very low because technically the fiscal year, the fiscal like winter is anywhere between I think December and March. So we could still see that game release in 2024 because that is still the winter time frame. I'm just hoping we don't have to wait that long. We'll see. But it's been almost a year exactly since we've seen the last anything about that game, so it's overdue. Hopeful, but also just here to enjoy the game show with y'all. Exactly. We're just here to have a good time, right? Even if it doesn't show up, that's unfortunate, but I think we'll survive. Because it will come out eventually. Hopefully sooner than later. We'll see. I'm definitely excited for just anything, though. I think... Gosh, what else has been... Like, what did we not see in the PlayStation Showcase that we want to see today? Trying to imagine what we had on our bingo board. Yeah, Mirage, I feel the same. December at the earliest, right? I mean, absolutely. Do we still have that bingo board, Bolt? Maybe we can just use that for this show today. More news on Silent Hill? Oh yeah, there is a Silent Hill coming out, right? The Last of Us multiplayer shadow drop. It was all a ruse. I hope so for you, Mike. I know that you're very excited for Last of Us multiplayer. Isn't it kind of interesting how, like, difficult it has been for us to get that? Because they already have the foundation of that game. Like, I feel like even if they released it just as, like, remastered graphics, even if they didn't rebuild it from the ground up, I think people would still be, like, very excited about it. And they'd be completely okay with that. So I am curious to see why it's kind of taken them so long to get it out, but hopefully soon. Hey Meta, welcome in. More Harry Potter from Soft News. Ghost of Tsushima 2. Oh, those are all good things. More Star Wars. Isn't there supposed to be like another Star Wars game coming out? I don't know. There probably always is. I feel like Star Wars has never stopped. Star Wars Eclipse. That's right. Isn't that going to be more like a choice-based game than it is like an action-based game? Kind of like, I can't remember what to compare it to. Quantic Dreams. Yeah, okay. So the same people that made Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human, things like that. Okay. That makes sense. Let's see. It looks like the game show Twitch is live, but obviously they have a countdown timer for about 14 minutes right now, which lines up. So I'm not gonna put it on until like it really boots up so we can keep chatting a little bit more one-to-one. Oh gosh, I just spilled coffee all over me. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's great. Good start. Good job, Kristen. Yep, okay. Alright, hold on. I just spilled coffee everywhere. I'll be right back.
Strangers in a dark room laughing at jokes they didn't quite hear. Frosted window panes and cheap champagne, a face appears. And anything could happen in these cathedrals we roam, where shadow people dance and trade their glance and walk home alone.
Okay, you know what? Good enough. Alright. It's a good thing I have paper towels at the ready because I am very clumsy. Only with coffee. I don't know what it is about like when I hold coffee, but I'm always so clumsy with it. Anyways. Yes, game show. Is it hot? No, it's like... It's not like freezing cold, but it's also not hot. It's on the way to being cold. It's kind of something that I've been like drinking all morning as I've been getting ready. But I absolutely needed coffee before stream today or else stream would not happen. All right, let's see here. It's funny, so I'm pretty sure I can stream this because I don't think they're gonna regulate me, but they technically had like an official co-stream sign up and I signed up for that, but I didn't get any response to my email. So I don't have like overlays and stuff like I usually could. So I'm pretty sure we're okay to stream this because I think it's just more so they can have their branding on it, but whatever. Yeah, they still haven't responded, so whatever. Their loss. It's unofficial, official, but totally not official co-streaming, yes. Or we'll be fine. I'm pretty sure all of Twitch's new regulations and rules are not gonna impact us in any way. Is that stuff affecting you? No, I mean, I don't have sponsors. I'm a nobody in terms of like, as far as Twitch is concerned. Like, I'm a small streamer, I'm a nobody. I don't have sponsorships. So it does not affect me in any way. They technically did send me something new about my affiliate agreement that I need to read through. I don't know entirely what changed there, but apparently some stuff has changed even for affiliates. So to be determined on just, I guess, that side of it. But for the advertising stuff, that doesn't affect me, thankfully. But get a lawyer, don't sign anything yet. I'm just gonna read it very thoroughly. Hey Gabdo, welcome in. Yeah, so exactly, Honey Badger. As far as approval, it's technically not a no. So I'll take that as mostly a yes. Again, I don't think anybody's watching my channel on a higher level, so we're fine. I can do whatever I want. Not really. Alright, let's see here. We got about a little under 9 minutes. Gosh, I'm excited. I feel like it's been so long since the PlayStation Showcase, but it really hasn't been that long. So it's so good to be getting more games and hopefully more news on things that we didn't get to see. How long is the show again? They said it's supposed to be like 2 hours, which is crazy. Only a few weeks. Yeah, kind of interesting. So I wonder if that's kind of like part of why a lot of people didn't showcase in the PlayStation 1 as much as we expected them to, because they wanted it here instead. Because I feel like the Summer Game Fest is basically the new why am I forgetting the name of that show? It got canceled and it's basically like never returning again. What is it called? E3. Thank you. Yes. E3. Basically the new E3, right? So people could have been waiting for this show instead of just specifically PlayStation. A lot of talk from our friends going to PAX West. Is that something, or is that somewhere you'd go? I've been to PAX before in Seattle, and it was fun. It was many years ago. But holy moly, if you ever go to a PAX, be prepared to, like, for one, it's very crowded. Lots of people. And if there is something that you want to play or demo, expect to wait hours. And I mean like hours to play that game. A lot of people take like portable chairs with them, like really compact ones. I'd recommend that so that you don't stand the whole time. But otherwise, it was really cool seeing the booths. Just get adult. Ew, ball. No, don't do that. Gross. But yeah, just, you know, prepare to stand for a very long time. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. Yeah. See if my web stream is working. So we're going to bring this up. Go here. Looks like it is working. Good. I'm doing something right. We're getting very close. Hey, T, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 32 freaking months of subbing to me for who knows why. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're excited for the game show, the game fest. I keep getting mixed up in it being like a game show versus game fest, but whatever, it's the same thing, right? The YouTube stream is a little behind. That's weird. Usually I feel like YouTube's ahead. or at least on your TV. That could be it. That could be it. YouTube is always about 30 seconds behind, unfortunately. And that might be because they have the, like the tech that lets them, like you can rewind at any point. So they're always a little behind, but gotta choose between being live or 4K. It's the instant rewind. That's what I thought, right? All right, let's hope we have fun and exciting things coming up here in 4.5 minutes. Usually in California, seems like. Do you mean like where they're hosted? If so, then yes, everything happens in LA. The world revolves around Los Angeles. I mean, whatever. I mean, LA is cool, I guess. I mean, like, it's not like they have, like, perfect weather almost all the time. You know, or have, like, all the events that happen. But you know what? They get to have those things because their taxes are really high. Their freeways are absolutely horrendous to travel upon. So yeah, you know, I guess they get to have those things. So that's Kristen, who dreams of living in LA. I don't dream of living in LA. I just think it'd be really fun to have a part of my life be in California because it would be so different from where I've lived all my life. I don't ever plan to like live there. It would more just be like for a period of my life. And the only way that that would also happen is if, like, my sister moved down there as well, because my sister really loves Disney, and she wants nothing more than to, like, be able to go to Disney all the time. So my sister wants to live in California, but because she has kids and they're still growing up right now, she can't move just yet. But I'm pretty sure my sister in the future is going to want to move to California. And at that point, that might be when I also consider it, because then at least I'll have some form of family there. Because that's the other thing that mostly keeps me away from moving anywhere in general, not just to California, is just not having any family, you know? So we'll see. But as of right now and the foreseeable future, I will still be in Oregon. I'm just jealous of LA because, yeah, they have all the cool stuff that happens. No, my parents are all here. My entire family is in Oregon. So that's why it would be so hard to move. Yeah, Mirage, I don't know, probably, or just, I don't know. The United States is very annoying and weird, and very difficult to find a way to live comfortably unless you are in a very high tax bracket, and then things don't apply for you, so. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my music. Bring up the Summer Game Fest audio. I don't know how loud it's gonna be just yet, so we're gonna have to play with this. Make sure it's not too loud for y'all. As far as I can tell, there's no music right now, though. So, LA is overrated. I don't think I would ever want to be like in LA, right? Right, we're almost there. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't blast your eardrums out. Ooh. It could be offensive or trigger epilepsy, so warnings ahead of time. Is there audio? There's supposed to be audio, right? What's happening? Oh no. Is it me? It's probably me. Go figure. I thought I had everything perfect. Wait, what? All of my audio settings are correct.
We've got a look at what's next in video games for
Never
you.
mind, it
We are
wasn't.
live here in Los Angeles YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome.
Can you guys hear it okay?
When I started Summer Game
Could
Fest
raise
back
it a
in
bit?
2020 from a spare bedroom, I never
about right there?
imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future.
That is a pretty big crowd. I think tickets were actually not super expensive.
Of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Ooh.
And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Well, now we
I'll
have
say
to watch
right
the whole
now.
show. Dang it.
But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Is this like a Prince of Persia type game? Okay, it's Ubisoft, so it absolutely probably is.
Is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us,
Interesting.
the immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
I kind of like the idea of a side-scrolling Prince of Persia. I'll probably play it.
Better get better with time. I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose. Now I'm about to turn it down to a burden. You see, I ain't begging. I'm undeserving. I'm putting on every battle. I had a place to play. Don't take a chance. Really take a fight. Been through the dark times, so I came with a dark side.
Ooh.
See how I rose up. Boy, the warrior grown up. Never giving them hope. Keep them all.
Yeah, I like this.
Put it home on them enemies get close. So I see the danger coming.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Fun! It's already a good start for me. Oh, wow. Heh. Beginning of the next year.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some
Sweet.
huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Ooh. I'm not huge into Mortal Kombat, but I know
Keep
for
you
people that
waiting
love
on
this
this one.
series, this seems fun.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet. that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here
literally
is an extended first look
insane.
at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
I remember playing Mortal Kombat back on, like, super classic console. My cousin and I used to play it.
Enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
Pretty sure she used to kick my ass, too. I wasn't very good at it.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Ugh. Oh! Jeez! Oh, he's still alive. Yeah, okay.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Ooh. These combos look crazy. That was cool.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
That's interesting. Is that just like companions that come in to help? It's not like 2v2, right? Just like a... Oh. These fatalities are too much even for me, man. Like, I'm okay with gore, but holy moly. That's insane. Oh. Jesus. It's just so over the top. Ew. All right. Oh, we're not done. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I know that's the point, but wow. Ugh. It's too much for me. I'm not good at fighting games though, so.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Fun.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1.
Spoilers.
This is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Jay, thank you so much for the 32 months. I appreciate your support, friend.
In-game gameplay, the cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick.
Oriander, thank you for the 20 months as well. Welcome in.
Menu, so you pick sort of a pair.
Starting a hype train, or close to.
In a
I don't know how
game,
this works.
You'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters.
Oh, it's showing sub goals.
They will join the fight.
Twitch has new things going on, and I don't know how to read them.
So it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in?
Hey, Donkey Kong. So far, they've shown a Prince of Persia game, a platformer, and then Mortal Kombat 1.
Summoning, but they have
so you haven't missed much.
So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage.
Oh, that's
right?
fun.
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much
Fun.
for giving us
Well, I'm glad for all the Mortal Kombat
MK1.
fans, and that's kind of interesting too, right? Because that's why we're seeing so many games right now. I think is because of COVID delaying things for so long.
Ed Boon, thank
but
you so
I'm
much.
living
First
for it.
look at Mortal
More
Kombat.
games are better.
Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic.
I need to put more time in that game.
Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel.
There's a Path of Exile 2 coming out?
That changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Where are the guards?
Oh yeah, Honey Badger, you like Path of Exile, right?
Hey you! What's going on?
Jeez. I have a friend that's super into Path, so I am sure they're stoked. Oh, July 28th, you can find out more, friends.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Yeah, that just released, didn't it? Is that what you just said? I missed it.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Is this like a collab with that Dino game that they're making? It is. Okay.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Oh?
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Oh, it's Nick Cage in, what's that game? Yeah, Dead by Daylight. That's gonna have a resurgence of that game for sure.
Coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices
Is he actually
have earned him an
here
Academy
today?
Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
No way. That's fun.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
Okay.
And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog.
So is it
And
like
in the
his
fog,
movie
he's
where he
surrounded
played
by
himself but
crows and
exaggerated?
serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Well, that's fun for him. How
Nick,
fun.
Thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas
I'm not a
Cage,
big
great
Dead
to
by
see you,
Daylight
man.
gamer. It stresses me out, but
Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
yeah, see, it's like what are they, generators, and you have to like time it. I hate that part of the game.
Damn right I made it.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1
It's my favorite
arrives,
part,
and now
don't
it's
lie.
time for the
No,
world premiere of
legend.
the trailer,
I've
introduced
played
by
that
Henry
with you. You
Cavill
know I
and the
hate that
cast.
game.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher season.
This is interesting though. Isn't he like not doing The Witcher anymore? I'm confused.
Debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest. And enjoy
Season 4. So this is season 3? Okay.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Siri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you? History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
I watched season 1 and I thought it was alright. I don't know what it is, but I just really couldn't get into The Witcher. I don't know why. As much as I love watching Henry, I just couldn't continue it. Oh, this is that one game. They've shown this a few times now, right? I feel like every game show, it's shown this game. Wait. Witchfire. Yeah, I feel like we've seen that a few times now. Honey Badger, do you mean like actually The Witcher 1, like the very first Witcher? Because that one, it's bad. The controls are horrible. You could just start with the most recent Witcher and that'll be bad. That'll be fine. Does anybody have the new PlayStation VR? I don't think I'm gonna get it. But maybe. I feel like they need to add more games to it before I decide that.
Let's go.
Like $500 though, I think. Okay, Legend. How often am I using the VR I have? Not very often, so that's the thing, right?
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
Okay, they're giving us a string of games here. Probably not as hyped games, but games.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Saving the best for last. I mean, they said they have a finale that we absolutely do not want to miss. I'm holding them to that. I feel like he has said that before, though. But why wouldn't you say that, right? Like, why wouldn't you want people to stay through the entire show? So. Is this Evil West? I don't know. Remnant 2. Oh. I didn't even know that had a second game on the plate.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
It's Sonic! Oh, are they like remaking all of the originals? That's fun. I thought they already did this, but I guess not. I grew up on classic Sonic, so this could be fun just for nostalgia. Is it co-op? No. Yes? I think it is co-op. That's fun. Okay. You were more of a Mario fan than Sonic? On every platform. Okay.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
It's not on PlayStation right now? Okay.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day? Team Trailblaze Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
This is the churn-based one, right? Yeah, okay.
Tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first. Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time?
I'm guessing that's the new character.
Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC
I've been interested in seeing more of Lies of P.
Exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
A Pinocchio Dark Souls game. That looks pretty. Oh, very French. Okay. Fun. It's like a mix of Dark Souls and Nier. BioShock Infinite. Yeah. Okay. I'm interested. I don't know what it is, but I do like Souls-like games.
But let's not make it a habit.
November 19th, okay. The demo's out now. Ooh. I'm gonna play that.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Okay. Is it Trigun? No. Okay. I was hopeful. It's not. There's no way. It's something in the Dragon Ball universe. Akira Toriyama. Okay, yep. I was hopeful with the desert. It was like a Trigun game, but nah. Dragon Borderlands. Looks like it so far. Sandland. Probably not for me. I'm actually not a Borderlands fan at all, but that's just me. I don't like the playstyle.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see
Thought it was Dragon Quest. It looks similar, right? But it's the art style.
Such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Stray 2. Maybe a Stray like DLC. I feel like they'll do more with Stray. I really liked Stray.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered.
Man, I haven't even played Final Fantasy XIV in forever. I don't have time for another game like this. I can't.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power. And put down this threat once and for all.
It looks pretty, but I don't also know if this is like just pre-rendered stuff. Oh, it definitely is. Never mind. Oh, it's an auto battler? Oh. Well, I'm sure that'll be fun for some. That's your thing? Y'all have fun.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now. But on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call. Cities rise and empires fall. But it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms. Hold the line up, here we touch. And we keep on fighting. It's a war worth fighting.
Yeah, I can get the For Honor vibes from that. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't even know that thing was... I feel like I've heard about that.
This is not...
Why can't
Are we finally getting a release date? Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. I was just thinking about this game. Please. We've literally been waiting years for something on this. Yes! Okay. I am playing that so much.
Summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and
best game show ever. I am... That was out of nowhere, so that's awesome.
With the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Is that? It's not me. Right? I don't think that was me, but we'll watch for it. Have you guys ever tried these like on your TV? Like Amazon Luna or things like that? I have it built into my Samsung TV and I can hook up an Xbox controller to my TV and it streams it. It's actually pretty surprising.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that
great?
great?
It was September 20th.
Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
I've never played the first Alan Wake. I was too scared.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been 13 years.
Journey, yes. Yeah. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them
at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw.
Do I still have my 360? I've never
revealed,
owned an Xbox
Saga,
360.
The second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has
I'm a
written,
PlayStation fangirl, okay?
That's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner.
This has to be in the Pacific Northwest, huh?
So and there's
it is a little
linked
dreary
to
here, so I get why.
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Wasn't Alan Wake based in Oregon?
Very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they
I don't remember.
discover pages of a horror story, maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously,
Too many trees.
Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework.
Okay, that was actually going to be my main question is, do I have to go back and play it? Because I don't want to.
Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep
That's interesting, actually.
These two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw
I'll
segment
probably
of the game, right?
play this eventually.
Gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Okay, so got a gun. It brings me a little comfort when they have guns. Yeah, this looks like the Pacific Northwest. I can agree. It's raining. Lots of trees.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Jesus. All right, I hate it already. I knew it was gonna happen. Never mind, the gun seems like it does nothing. That took a lot of bullets. Yeah, it feels like they're going to be spongy enemies, just like Resident Evil games. Gross. Okay.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
It releases in October. Okay.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter.
Warhammer is a big series, isn't it? I know a lot of people love Warhammer.
And Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Henry Cavill loves Warhammer. Oh, well, shoot. I guess I gotta learn how to play Warhammer.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Probably not, though. This ain't my type of game.
Open the gates.
It feels very, gosh, what was that Xbox game? I bet some of you will know right away what I'm trying to talk about right here. Gears of War, yes, Gears of War. It looks very Gears of War to me, which was never my thing as well, so. You could probably get into the figurine painting side of it. That's actually funny because my roommate, he's really into the figurine painting of Warhammer. My potatoes! It does very much look like the Oregon Trail game, like the newer one that released. I wonder if it's the same developer.
Beautiful indie game. Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Ugh. On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
Oh man, there goes my VOD. If I just keep talking, then I won't get flagged on the VOD and I'll be okay. I think. Probably not though. Twitch has been really, really picky about my VODs lately. Every single one of my VODs, even when I'm just playing Kirby, has not been publishing. It's crazy to me. I have to go in and publish every single one of my VODs. So, we'll see. We'll see. But I know it's not gonna like this song.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's
and today,
Gate.
a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Ooh.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash on the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Cool. Well, it's coming out sooner than I realized.
It was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
I didn't expect more information on this already.
Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles.
Is that the only reason the 2 is there? I thought it's because it's the next game.
You guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there. I
Two
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of. We obviously Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
So Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others. ...
Yes. Yes.
But Venom also, obviously, symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. There you go.
That's actually like
good reaction
proof
to
of
the
a
art.
Venom right there, right?
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom?
Oh, it does say
Can you tell
concept
what's
art,
the
but-
origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out.
Where your Spidey
Venom?
senses tingling legend. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
I mean, the
racing,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna
That's
make
up
it
until
this fall?
November.
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
The audience is hyped. Ooh, October 20th. Whoa, that's actually really soon.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for
Thank you
stopping
very much.
by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up
Fun.
the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious
Are
creatures
you happy,
called
Legend?
Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses, too.
I'm really confused about this game because, like, how is it allowed? These are 100% ripoffs. How is like Nintendo not like, excuse me, you can't take our Pokemon and add guns to them. It's so weird. I don't know. They obviously have researched this, but it's wild. Like, it's so out there. Well, they don't seem nervous about it, so clearly they've researched how to legally get away with that. I honestly didn't know Black Desert was still coming out with content because I thought they were making a new game. And Black Desert's a beautiful game, but it takes so much grinding. I can't.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know.
Lord of the Rings.
It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we mine and sculpt. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Is it like mining and tower defense and...
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Could be fun. Well, so far I've been very pleased with the show. It's been fun. Oh, sorry, if you guys want to scan that, I'm completely blocking it. Darn, sorry, dude.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Oh, shit! Are we actually... Ugh, Genesis. Okay. Finally a release date? What the? Who are these people? I guess we get new stories. That's interesting. Pre-registration begins now. Okay.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test.
I should sign up for that right now.
Of Final Fantasy.
Am I going to play that one? Hell yeah, I'm going to play that one.
No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get
that is so rude.
When you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy XVI prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost
You know
hunters
they're
in the
saving it
haunted
for later
wilds
if
of North
they
America.
have anything. Dude, this developer has been like all over this show.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Okay, don't nod.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
I'm like interested. I still want to see more though. Oh! A new new Yakuza. Oh, sorry, like a dragon. They don't call it Yakuza anymore.
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。到着まで3分。何があった？お前らも今回り右すりゃ。
When I had that interview at TwitchCon because I played the game, I'm surprised they didn't just cut me from that entirely because I kept saying Yakuza.
全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。俺に名はない。
Okay, yep, like a dragon guided. They pump out these games all the time. It's crazy.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here.
Someone there?
This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Are you there?
Curious? Oh, that's actually pretty soon. Okay.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location.
Have they fixed the menuing?
A castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo.
Or is it just as bad?
It's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
You heard soccer? in, I guess, Call of Duty. You feel like they've improved the menus a bit? Okay. So I love... Call of Duty is a classic for me, but it's been so hard to get back into a Call of Duty that gives me those same vibes. And this one had it for a minute, but teaming up with people was so difficult.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963.
How much do you think these consoles are going to cost?
At the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
$3,500. Well.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
I always like me an Animal Crossing type game.
It's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared,
is it co-op?
We can face anything.
Looks like it. Okay.
So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
It looks cozy.
We promised variety. There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game, Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards.
Did he say flannel enthusiast?
Mobile game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
This guy's amped.
And some new game modes, yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
He's got it.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah.
He's humble.
And I like to think it's
I
because
like it.
they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns.
Ooh.
Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player.
My stream's still live. My chat disconnected for a minute.
Okay, I
Weird.
guess I will work.
I think we're good.
I'll play Medusa.
It is? Okay.
On location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
I know a lot of people have fun with Marvel Snap,
Still
so.
to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Was that gameplay footage? Okay. Oh, it's a mobile game. Got it.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
We saw this in the PlayStation showcase, right? Or was it the other game show? It was one of the last two ones we've watched. Okay, here's the Fortnite. We are getting up to, they said this is like a 2-hour show. We're getting there. We have like half an hour left, so. Unreal Editor for Fortnite?
Bow at the feet of your future emperor or face annihilation.
Steve, seriously? You don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
Oh, Stellaris. Okay.
One more game?
Good morning, scavenger.
I've played a little bit of Stellaris. I enjoy it.
Surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to
Yes,
Scavax.
Meta. It's an RTS. Oh, was it just an expansion? I thought it was like a new Stellaris.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Cool. Star Trek.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never watched Star Trek. Not even a single episode. Nope. I've just seen like memes.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here.
Okay, I'm talking. Okay,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. Okay, so the movie's different. The
My buddy
TV
Anthony
show,
Mackie and
none.
I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is a movie
This is gonna be fun.
or a game. I'm confused.
Swung a little wide there.
Oh, it's a TV series?
Or
Okay.
a tall glass of water. Me, I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need four wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, you want to show? The thong.
Oh my god.
The silver-haired god. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Hopefully they do well on that.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves. I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
Interesting. So if you die, it respawns you with what you did before?
You're not the only one.
Seems
who can be
cool.
in multiple places at once.
It very much gives me
I will become Legion and crush these
like
deeds.
Hades vibes.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Okay.
Cool independent
Thank you
game.
so
All
much
right,
for the
next up is a
gifted
brand
subs.
new
What the heck?
IP from Ascendant
Burrito.
Studios, a single-player
Welcome in. I hope you're doing well.
magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Oh, my chat's
This
delayed.
is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay.
Has this been displayed before? Because I feel like this is the first time I've heard of it.
PS5 and Xbox.
But I have really bad memory.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
It was shown at the PlayStation Showcase? Oh, well then, yeah, I have bad memory. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Okay. Pretty smooth transition into gameplay.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Oh my gosh, the bitrate is not keeping up very well with this game on Twitch. A little blurry there, but that's not their fault. So, I'm sure the game looks great.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
He's the Avatar. Yes. I'll be interested to see what reviews are of that game. I have plenty of other games, though, to keep me occupied.
So much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Kristen Fortnite win? Probably never. It ain't my game. Dinosaurs, probably. Yeah. You should know you can never do that. What the fuck? Optimus Prime? Okay. I was not expecting that. All right. He's so small. Well, they can't make him true to size.
Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
Okay. Okay.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
What the fuck? Okay.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Holy shit, it is an open world.
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been? And you're asking me this? This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star.
We do get to meet him.
Coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Vengeance mode. That was new.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest.
Oh, sick.
Elena.
She may be
I
new,
love
but
Elena.
she's still a Turk.
Oh, shit. Okay. You do get to play red. There are absolutely combo attacks with your teammates. Holy shit.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you. Into the very depths of your
More
soul.
Genova. Sick.
That she can become those you hate. Those you fear. Those you love.
Bring you in.
Oh shit.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Date? Early 20... Shit! Okay, alright.
There you have
I'm
it.
still
That
excited,
was Final
though.
Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5.
That was
Nomura-san, thank
awesome.
you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF
Yeah,
Play
probably
Days, a
February,
hands-on event
March.
for
It's
media here in
okay.
Los Angeles,
That's fine.
including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase
Oh,
on Sunday.
man.
Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
How big is the game? I need to watch the trailer again, to be honest. Because I'm sure they'll have a separate trailer now, like a full resolution trailer uploaded somewhere. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be covering more than I thought it would cover. And the world is a lot more open than I expected as well, which is really exciting. I need to see if they've uploaded the trailer somewhere. See. It's probably gonna take a few minutes. I see the Ever Crisis one has been uploaded. Nothing yet on the Final Fantasy YouTube channel. Okay, so we'll wait around for that, but that was sick. That trailer had a lot more than I expected. Obviously, we didn't get an official release date. That's fine. It's still, I'm pretty sure, in the time frame we all expect, which is probably going to be February or March of 2024. So we got plenty of time to catch up on our video games until then. But holy shit. That was a packed trailer, and I'm pretty sure I missed a lot of what was in that just because there was so much to it. What is this? Okay, I guess we don't really fully know how open world it is. It could still be just like big giant sections, the same way they're doing Final Fantasy 16. We won't know until we see more of it, if they're even gonna give us more. I honestly kind of hope they don't give us another trailer, because I just want to be really excited for experiencing it on my own. But I say that every time, and I'm like, if they show more, I'm gonna watch it. Here it is. They have uploaded it. Let me, Let me bring it over. Anonymous.
To the Day of the Dead digital showcase.
Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate you.
And thank you to all of you, the millions
If
of people
anybody in
watching
chat has received a sub from Anonymous, please do give them thanks. Even though we don't know who they are still a very important person.
here in San Francisco. Day of the Devs was an idea from Double Fine
Anonymous
Productions,
is always so generous. I don't know who Anonymous is, but always gifting.
To meet and celebrate games.
All right, so I'm gonna pause this real quick, you guys. I do want to look at the trailer again, because obviously Final Fantasy VII is one of my most beloved series, and I want to dive more into all the new goodies they just gave us. Let's see here. And we can see it in HD, super ultra HD. Okay, well, only 1080p, but that's good enough. Better than the stream. All right, let's see here. Now I just got to figure out how to get my browser source over. Hold on. I have to remember how to do things. Yeah, no bitrate artifacting, right? Go to... All right, let's, I'm not even gonna talk during this one. I just want us to watch it again. And then we'll kind of browse through it. So, here we go.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up?
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Damn, just as good as the first time we watched it, yeah? So there's a lot to unpack with that. Wait a minute. On 2 discs? I missed that the first time. Did you guys see that the first time? 2 discs? What the fuck? Whoa, okay. Well, I mean, obviously, if you have it digital, it's just going to be a really, really huge digital download, right? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm curious how big this game's going to be, but I guess it's also not surprising because there is a lot in this trailer. I mean, obviously, probably if you've never played Final Fantasy VII, the original, it may not seem like there's a lot to it. But first off, what the fuck is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm very, very confused and interested in what
Amidst
this
the wreckage
scene
of the
is.
expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Is what they say.
By a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Sector 0, 1, and 2. This whole thing is very confusing to me. I don't know what the heck that is. So I guess we will see. There's no way to know. There's no way to know until we get to playing the game. This is obviously the first look into the world, more than likely.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
So we get to go to the ranch. The ranch is a pretty important part in the first game. Not the first game, I should say the original game. There's no VOD. Okay, so that's the really weird thing about Twitch right now, Mike. There will be a VOD. I just have to go in and publish it after the fact. Every single Twitch stream that I've had for the past 2 months, every single VOD is automatically unpublished, even if it doesn't have anything in it that it saw as like bad. I checked all my settings. I don't know why it's doing that or if that's like a new Twitch thing. So after this stream is over, I'll go in and I'll publish it so that you can watch. More than likely, this stream will absolutely have some audio hits on it, but oh well.
Crazy, but
so yeah, the ranch.
As far as I know,
really important for crossing areas in the original.
5 years ago.
I'm gonna lower the volume on this for now. Bugenhagen, obviously huge character. We get to meet him. I'm not gonna spoil too much if you've never played the original game. I don't want to spoil things for you, but we do meet him in a very important area of the story, which was something I was questioning if we were gonna get there or not, and I think this kind of confirms it, so that's cool. It's really cool. Unless they change things. They can always change the order in which we're experiencing these events in Rebirth. So we'll see. But that's really cool that we get to meet him. It's cool to see him in this remake. These caves, I'm trying to imagine where these caves are. They could be new. They could be... I don't feel like Cosmo Canyon caves, but it could be. This, though, pretty soon, there's a voice right here.
The man, I believe he called them.
We've never heard that voice before. Don't know who the hell that is. So that'll be really cool, but they're very specifically not showing the voice to that person. There's also new markers. Oh, you guys can see my mouse. This is a new marker that I don't think we ever saw in the first game. Maybe it's just a new way they indicate side quests. And this is the main quest. So we'll see what that means, but it looks like there definitely is side questing even in the big open world. So good. Very exciting. Let's see. Yeah, they're talking about what Cloud's been doing for the last 5 years, and Sephiroth for that matter. Cloud is voicing one of the clones in this, so that's interesting. And here, this is huge though.
Well now,
this sequence
we woke it up.
Proves to us that they are absolutely bringing in combo attacks. So, you know, oh cool, you know, Red gets to play, have some battle. We get to see Elena, sick. but it looks like battles are going to be a lot more cinematic on top of having, you know, combo attacks between, like, I think we saw Aerith calling out to Tifa and she jumped in and took over. Might be coming up. Some more red gameplay. Yeah, right there. See, they switched in. That's really cool. Like, the battles in Remake were already a lot of fun, but this looks so much more fun, too. Obviously, more Genova. Yuffie's like, fuck that.
She's a monster, that she can peer inside you into the very
I'm curious where we're encountering this Genova, so
she can become those you hate.
we will see on that one. Oh, sorry, that's where Voiced Cloud was. This is a pretty iconic flashback we get to see. There is a little bit of blood shown here as well, which not much though, as much as we'd expect. So I'm thinking they're going to keep the teen rating on this game to make it more widely acceptable by the audience. I don't think they showed a rating, did they? Oh, okay. Yeah, this was a lot to unpack. There's so many things that are confusing me in this trailer, but also so many things that I'm really excited for. There was another part in here that I was going to highlight. Find it.
It is the very essence of our star.
If I can find it.
The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to
Oh, right here. So that's absolutely Junon, which is a really big and important location. It's massive. Junon is as big as I was hoping it was. If any of you have played Crisis Core, you can remember there's a sequence where Sephiroth, Genesis, and why am I spacing on his name? Angeal, thank you. Angeal, where they fight on this cannon right here, right? In that sequence. Well, that's the Junon cannon, so that's really cool. Very epic scene. Awesome to see it on such a grand scale. They're doing a lot. I think that this is going to be really well done, as much as I expected it to be done. But damn, I'm so excited for this game. It's still so far away, though. All right. Have it go through one more time.
We're still here
on a scale of 1 to 10. How excited are y'all for this game?
Which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
For me, it's a 10, obviously.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
11? Wow. Okay. $10,000.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to
yeah,
it,
the Yuffie DLC, they introduced a type of like synced combat.
It's barely hanging on.
But now it seems like they're making it even more fluid. So
I was wondering.
Yeah, they said Sector 0.
These past 5 years. Where's he been?
And
which is a hidden sector.
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream.
Big story
it
drops
is the
there.
very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to
See that voice? I'm guessing
man.
that voice might be Vincent.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Chocobo's Sam.
Now?
I don't think it's Rufus, because we've heard Rufus, and I don't think that sounded like him, right? No. Sounded like a new voice.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
It has a different cadence to it than Rufus.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Gosh, I remember where you meet these, and those caves are so much more expanded. Yunnan. Switching. God, that looks so cool, man. They did so good balancing the battle system for OGs and new fans.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Is it still only a 3-person
You murdered my dad.
battle?
You burned my village.
I don't think, did we see anything where they like swap in characters? I don't think we did, right?
So, who is she?
Yeah, I still need to see 3 people in the party.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer
Okay, yeah, so I am curious to see if like party swaps are going to be a thing. They might not be, and that's still okay because I had fun enough with the 3-party. But I am curious actually. So right here is a new marker I've never seen before, like these rectangles. I'm curious what that means. We obviously still have our MPs, we have our limit breaks. For the most part, everything about how this looks in terms of the UI is exactly the same. Which, that's good. They didn't need to change it. It was very well done. But that is definitely new. So, it looks like we have it early on too. Are they the same amount? Does every character have the same amount of rectangles? Looks like it. They're just filled differently. Okay. Something new to look forward to there. I'm curious what that'll be. Yeah, I'm still okay if they keep it fixed, though there's part of the OG where it's like, the reason it is that way is because, like, obviously just the game's old. Or it was old at the time, and so they could only have those 3 characters, and then you had to use a phone system to call in other characters to swap them out if you wanted to. They were technically like separate journeys, which was always weird to me. In my headcanon, everybody was still together, but I'm sure they will be on this as well. It really wouldn't make sense that the party completely separates, but we'll see. The battle system definitely excites me the most. Did that use one of those rectangles when she called Tifa in? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm curious how the party combos are done. If it's like just something that happens, or you actually call for it. Oh man, you know, actually what was surprising is that we didn't hear of like a demo for Final Fantasy 16. So I'm sure they're going to be releasing that later this month. We'll have to see. Where's the gold saucer? That's true. We didn't see any gold saucer. We might not get that in this part, which I don't know. That's why I kind of really enjoy this trailer for that fact, because they showed a lot, but at the same time, I feel like they didn't show a lot, if that makes sense. Like, they definitely showed a good amount of, like, what I was hoping for, which is the battle systems, couple areas, little story tidbits, but I don't feel like they spoiled much. I'm hoping they kind of learned from when they did the first part of Remake, where they kind of showed a little too much in the trailers, and so they're cutting back. But I'm super happy that we got anything for this. Obviously, they've been teasing it all freaking week. But yeah, this is going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time. Square does listen to feedback. This is a very important game for the franchise. They know they can't mess it up. Damn, early 2024 though, on 2 discs for PS5. Wild. That has to be like gosh, how much is the current install of Final Fantasy VII Remake? I feel like it's like 60 gigs, right? Play and install discs. Or... This is one of those games though where the very rare game where I probably will buy like a collector's edition that hopefully comes with the discs. Wait, Remake was 2 discs on PS4 too? Was it really? I didn't buy the disc version of Remake. What? I don't think I knew that. Oh, Last of Us Part 2 had 2 discs also. But then Mike said Remake, so I don't know. I'm getting confused. That's still wild to me, though, for, like, new age games to be on 2 discs. That's fine. I'm still very excited for it. Remake was indeed on 2 discs. Whoa. I didn't realize that. I didn't buy the physical version of the first part. Gosh, the soundtrack is gonna be so good on this.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Okay, Sephiroth. Still as cool as ever. Oh, okay, well, this game show was everything I hoped for and more. I feel like there were, you know, Rebirth aside, I still feel like it was a good show. I feel like they showed a lot of cool things. You know, giving us the announced date for Spider-Man 2 was pretty dope. I didn't expect that so soon. Saw some pretty cool games otherwise. This is obviously the highlight for me, is the fact that they did finally show us something that we haven't seen a trailer for in over a year at this point. When I watch these game trailers, do you ever have in the back of your mind, is this a game I could stream? I think so. I mean, obviously as a streamer, I mean, I'm not like a full-time streamer by any means, but I always consider like, am I going to stream this or am I going to keep this to myself? And you guys know with Rebirth and Remake and all of that, Final Fantasy VII is special to me because it is one of those games from my childhood that like got me into gaming. Like, I love Final Fantasy in general, but Final Fantasy VII was just a special Final Fantasy for me. I really liked every part of that game I played. And so I'm still 50-50 if this is a game that I will be streaming on release. Because I kind of want to have it for myself. I kind of want to like have these moments and experiences that I can enjoy without putting on a camera, you know, because it is a different vibe when you have to get on stream. You know, it's not the same experience. I do like the idea, obviously, that you guys get to see my reactions and experience those with me. But I don't know. I don't know. So I'm still on the fence if if it's going to be something that I stream or not. Final Fantasy 16, I do plan to stream a couple days after it releases, because I mean, I'm excited for Final Fantasy 16, but it's not like it's as close to my heart as 7 is. But we have a lot of time until Rebirth is available, so my decision on this could always change at any time. Maybe I will stream it, but so many of you are probably also going to be playing this game when it launches, so like, will you really want to watch and be spoiled? I don't know about that, you know? So it may not hurt that when I stream this game, it's my second playthrough, and it's when we go through on hard mode, or whatever they add this time, right? Because, yeah, again, I don't want to spoil things for others as well, you know? It's okay, you'll be 30 hours in after 2 days. Yeah, Mike, that's the other thing. When Remake came out, I was on this game non-stop. I literally like passed out for just a couple of hours, and then I got back up and played again. If I'm streaming, that kind of thing can't happen. I can't do that same kind of push of gaming. So I still very much feel like I'm 99% going to play my first playthrough of Rebirth on my own, and then I will experience my replay of Hard with y'all. And yeah, like Meta said, you know, a second playthrough reactions are fun. More room for analysis. I can re-experience them again because I'm gonna want to see if I missed anything my first playthrough. And have fun again, because my second playthrough of Remake was just as much fun as my first playthrough of Remake. So it's not like any value will be lost there. Obviously, big moments I'm going to maybe not have the same big reaction to, but that's okay. Remember to eat and drink in between and breathe. I try. It's pretty hard. So yeah. Yeah, I'm still thinking that we should all experience our first playthrough on our own if we can. But don't worry, I doubt it will take me that long to get to my hard playthrough. So let me go ahead and switch over here real quick to back to our just chatting. Close out of this. But yeah, wow. What a great Summer Games Fest. He didn't lie when he said the finale was going to be worth waiting for. I was pretty certain once we got like to the 30-minute mark of the show that it was probably going to be Rebirth, just because we hadn't seen anything from Square Enix in the show at all until that point, and they were marked as somebody who was present. So yeah, I was like, okay, I'm getting excited, but I'm still gonna try to temper myself. You feel like the next Summer Game Fest can't top this one? Probably not. But it really depends what you're looking for. For some people, this Summer Games Fest may not have been super great. Maybe they aren't as excited for Final Fantasy VII. You know, we're different in that most of us here on stream really enjoy that series. So that was everything we could have hoped for. And then others were like upset because they're like, well, there was no Mass Effect 4. Bad show. You know? All subjective, but generally I feel like most of us here, that's exactly what we wanted. So great show. Oh dang, you're right, no Mass Effect 4, indeed. What the hell was that Fortnite reveal? Yeah, the Fortnite one was a little weird. But Fortnite in itself can just do whatever the hell they want. It's just kind of how they work. So, yep, Spider-Man's on October 20th, I think it said. Something like that. You're just happy your Spidey fans got fulfillments, indeed. I'm happy for y'all too. Spider-Man is one of those Marvel superheroes that I enjoy the most. I think the first Spider-Man game was great. There was also really good Spider-Man games back on PS2 that I enjoyed. But yeah, I'm excited for Spider-Man. Obviously, the first one was great. Would I ever stream Spider-Man? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. When I went to one of our Comic-Cons here, I actually got a Spider-Man comic signed by Stan Lee. So that was really cool and special. I have that in a case protected. So. Uh-oh. Legend did something that chatbot did not like. Spider-Man seems like a chill game to stream though. Chiller than most, probably. It'll have some intense moments though, you know, some crazy sequences. It probably thought Legend was like putting in a link or something. Yeah, so, you know, Spider-Man does hold that special place. I don't even think it's Cashbot that's upset. I think it's just the Twitch moderation that's upset. You'll have to watch out for people troll spoiling when streaming Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's also why I want to do my second playthrough on stream, because I can curve that a little bit easier, because when they know, like when they see my title, it's like second playthrough hard mode, they'll know that they can't spoil me because I've already played it. So it's not gonna, I feel like that'll make it a lot easier for those things to not happen. Yeah, I don't want to repeat a Resident Evil. Seeing your Street Fighter 6 badge? Oh, look at that. Nice. You get it while watching Street Fighter 6? Street Fighter 6 looks great. You know, I'm excited for everybody that's really into that game. I might pick up that game at some point. But again, I think I mentioned it during the Mortal Kombat 1. I'm not huge into fighting games, so it's not like on my list to go get right away, but it does look fun. I'll give it that. So yeah, I think that's another reason why it's going to be really good to play Rebirth at my own pace without any worry of any spoils, because there's always going to be people that could beat that game before I do, and because maybe I'm not streaming until the next day and then they ruin something for me, right? I do not want that. That's like the one game where if somebody ruined it for me, first off, instant ban. I would stop streaming and I probably wouldn't be back to streaming for who knows how long until I just enjoy that on my own. Like, I would be livid. Yeah, and if it was anybody I knew, you're done. Banned, and I'm not talking to you. Oh. I don't tend to hold grudges very long, but that one would piss me off. No pressure. Yeah, see, that's why I think that's, again, just another pro to me streaming it on my own, just for me. Amazing you did not get spoiled at all for Ragnarok. It is, you know, I was pretty surprised. Somebody did try to come in and ruin that for me, but thankfully I didn't see what they wrote. Bolt had deleted it before they could mess with me. So, yeah, we did pretty good with that game. Considering how long I took to get through it. Ruined it for you? Yeah, see, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I hate that it can be ruined for my mods as well. So, Bolt took the bullet, he took the spoiler. Man. Alright, anyways, y'all. I need to go get some lunch. I'm hungry. I'm sure some of you also need to go get dinner, or, you know, whatever it is for you right now. I also gotta stretch. I gotta go see my puppies. I'm sure Minna has been very upset that I went and escaped from her like I did. But she's doing great, by the way. Minna is pretty much all cleared of any of the parasites she used to have. She's growing up very quickly. Very sad. But she's so full of energy. She's definitely a puppy. And Link loves it. He loves playing with her. But yeah, so next stream... Ooh, when am I streaming next, y'all? Probably... It also depends on the weather. So it's been really hot again here in Oregon. And so my stream room, even if we have the AC going, it gets really hot. Like my console's on, my camera, my lights, the computer itself, of course. It gets boiling hot in here and it is very hard to stream. Thankfully, today was a little bit milder than our other days, but if it's any day that's going to be like 90 degrees, I just can't stream. Tristan, thank you for gifting 10 freaking tier 1 subs to the community. If you guys received a sub from Tristan, please do thank him. That is far too kind. Freaking Anonymous in here, Tristan's in here, Burrito's in here. Y'all are crazy. I hope you've been doing well, Tristan. But like I also mentioned, you guys, if you missed any part of my stream today, give me a couple of minutes after the stream ends and I'll publish my VOD because again, I don't know why, but Twitch is unpublishing every single stream that I do. So, yeah, I don't know why. And also, freaking thank you for the 28-month resub. Yeah, for some reason, the way like Twitch is labeling and showing gifted subs and resubs is really weird right now. It's like glitching out and delayed. See, now I'm just getting all of those. Even though I saw the announcement for it, it just showed up. Really weird. Now it appears, that delay, my god. I know. I don't know what's up, but Twitch is definitely having an issue today showing things in a timely manner. But let me look at the weather real quick. Let's see. Summer Game Fest overloaded Twitch. It could have. Maybe more people are streaming right now than usual. Weather, it's hot. How's Link liking the new toy? He loves it. They beg for the lure machine. They freaking love it. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. It might not happen until Wednesday, you guys, because coming up... Because I was thinking maybe Sunday, because I have some stuff I can build. But Sunday is going to be 90, and Monday's also going to be 90, and that's a bad time for me, because the room I'm in, the window is directly where the midday sun hits, which is why it gets so hot in here as well. So yeah, it might not be until Wednesday where it's in the 80s. Surprisingly, Oregon's been very warm this summer. So use those car reflectors. I actually do have things in my window to try to help curb that. Should you watch the Rebirth trailer? Is it spoilery? I would say it's not spoilery. I think that they did very good at not spoiling too much in the Rebirth trailer. They showed a lot of the battle system and a little bit of the world, which I think gave us just enough to be very excited for it. I don't feel like they spoiled me too much. So I think you could watch it safely, Tristan. We'll see what their future trailers hold if they do any more of them. But yeah, I would say that trailer is very safe. Is it true that Rebirth will have 2 discs? It is true that Rebirth has 2 discs on the PS5. Yes. Which is apparently more common than I realized. I had no idea. I usually always buy digital though. Like I don't buy disc versions of games anymore most of the time. So all right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, y'all. Not many people are streaming right now, which I totally understand because it's kind of a weird time for me to even be streaming. You can stream late in the evening when the sun is down. That's also a possibility, right? I just like always try to consider you guys that are like on the East Coast though, where it's like if I stream at like 8 p.m. it's 11 for y'all, and that seems late. I know a lot of you don't sleep anyways. I still feel bad though, right? What the hell? Hold on, y'all. There we go. Okay. Raid Katie. Oh, is Katie on? See, that's the thing, is like Twitch didn't show me that Katie's even streaming. I'm about 2 hours behind you. Yeah. It was great to hang out. Yeah, I really enjoyed being able to experience the show with y'all together. That was a lot of fun. I wish I could do these more often. A lot of the times, though, these kind of shows align with the fact that I'm still working, but I was able to move around my work today for that to not happen. So I was really excited for this one. But most of the time, unfortunately, I'm working, so I can't. But yeah, this was a really good time. We can go ahead and go over and raid Miss Katie Bentz. Looks like she's doing some IRL streaming. And I'm gonna close it off here so that I can go get some lunch. I am very hungry, and I'm going to get hangry, and none of you want that. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I remember how to raid. Maybe? Frick. Why isn't she showing up? Maybe she doesn't want to be raided right now. See, that's the thing. Like, I also don't see that she's online on my navigation bar, but it shows her if I search for her. Or maybe it just ended. It looks like maybe it ended. Very confusing. Yeah, see, it shows that she just streamed like 2 minutes ago. I think it's because she's doing IRL stuff and she might have some connection issues, so. Okay. just streaming things, not a stable connection probably. It's really hard to stream on the go IRL. It also doesn't help if like my computer is not complying with what I want it to do. Or not. Yeah, so you know what? We'll try to raid next time. Because I've held this off for plenty today already. I'm hungry. You guys should go get some dinner or lunch or whatever it is for you as well. Stay tuned to the Discord. I'll try to let you guys know when I am streaming next because it's kind of up for grabs right now since the weather is not very nice lately. Yeah, thank you again for all of the support you guys brought in today and all of the fun chats we had. I'm glad it was a good show. But yeah, I will catch y'all soon. Bye, everyone.